we are in a profit. That's cool. Close to 15, not close to 15, why I'm lying, $14,000. How you doing? And welcome guys, you found one of the best channel on the YouTube for binary trading, right? So here's most useful strategies. If you're new and want to be rich, share this video with your friends. Don't forget about the likes, comments and subscriptions, all the links in the description. Let's get started. Let's make you rich. Try after me. So let's begin. Alright, we're on a broker. Today we're gonna trade on a 1 minute time frame as usual. So yeah, today we have OTC. So the payout rate is the most profitable, guys. All the pairs have 92%, you may see right now on a currency pairs which I choose. So yeah, I want to remind you that OTC means the trading takes place directly between traders, not via the exchange, so you have to be very careful. I have a $100. Let's choose indicator, RSI, the fractal and the zigzag. They will be huge help for us today. That's our strategy, so don't change settings. We're good with the default ones for 1 minute. So let's get started. Let's find the first currency pair for the most profitable position entry. Yeah, let's have a look at this pair. We're not gonna open the long here. We're gonna open long here. Let me explain the principle of the position entry. So we observe a clear uptrend here. I'll point out the trend line right now. Then we see that local low has been updated here. Okay, just right here. Let me just select. Okay, here new local minimum, local low. So we expect to see continuation of the uptrend. The price is gonna move to the upside towards the updating of the new local high. Previously local high was updated at this point according to the fractal, and the next local high should be way higher. So that's why we open along. If we look at the RSI, we see that the moving average hasn't crossed the overbought zone yet. That's why we have some space for the upward dynamics, and the price is gonna move higher. And we're in the profits. While I'm talking, our position is in profit. Actually, it was kind of close. But anyway, our signal played out perfectly and we got $192. So let's see what do we have. Okay, let's open long here. Spend so much time to find it. So the first thing to notice, guys, is that the moving averages hit the oversold zone right here on the RSI, and it's gonna reverse and start moving up. Also take a look at this huge downward movement, this massive correction. Whoa. Before opening here, I watched the chart on the bigger time frame, and the trend was more upward. That's why we opened with the trend and expect the price to go up. So yeah, the pullback will definitely happen and the local high will be updated. I think the local low has been updated at this point, and now the price should go to the upside. That's why we open long position in the direction of the trend, because of the OTC market. Great outcome. Yeah, great outcome anyway. Pump, it's still going. That's good. Let's change the amount. We're not gonna stop here, and we're gonna see what do we have on other currency pairs. Looks good. Let's open another long position, guys. I think the trade entry level is really good. We observe a healthy uptrend here there was a huge pump to the upside, after which we see some consolidation, and finally this correction just right here, right, the huge one. And now the pullback is imminent here. The uptrend should be continued. That's why we opened long in the direction, right, of the trend, because of the OTC. That's why we expect to see the pullback, guys. Well, we don't look at the RSI, it doesn't show us anything, but since we're sticking to the rule to open with a trend when trading OTC, then we did it right. We're waiting for the updating of the local high. Yep, the pullback is gaining momentum, exactly as we expected, guys, and there's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I mean 6. Damn it, $700 and $7 too. So let's see what do we have on the market. Alright, short position goes in. I'll point out the workspace. First of all, I want to show you that the downward dominates here. I'll point out the trend line. So there it is. Then we see this huge downward dynamics here, after which the local low was updated. Then a little pullback to the upside, and by now it should be over. The updating of the local high has already happened. We see this red candle. So the price is gonna move lower and the downtrend should be continued. Look at the RSI, we see that moving average crossed the middle line and it's gonna move towards the oversold zone. So we have some space for downward dynamics, and that's why we opened the short. Let's just have a look. The breakdown is happening. We see the inception of a new red candle, which is cool and exactly as we expected. So we opening with the downward trend, and as you can see the outcome, nice. On the RSI, the moving average was close to the oversold zone, exactly as we predicted. So let's change the amount. There we go. All right, we get almost 1,400. Let's see for another entry. Alright, what do we got here? Let's continue analyzing. We should never rush things in trading, because it could cost us our money, of course. We should be like 100% sure, especially when we trade OTC, so be careful, guys. Well, I see the uptrend. The correction should be over here, so let's open long position here following the trend direction. I'll point out the workspace. So like I said, here's the uptrend. I'll point out the trend line. We see that the lows become higher. The price is moving within the expanding channel. We see the updating of the local low here, then this pullback